Internal spiritual warfare. It's on, it has been on for a good long time. The reason I say internal is because as much as we have the good versus evil, alongside that, it's the good and the evil inside of us. Because the devil loves to work with the weak minded. Okay, if you stand for nothing and fall for anything, then you are perfect to be manipulated, to be indoctrinated, to be infiltrated, and you don't even know. Because it's said that the devil, bad energy, works through unsuspecting people, ignorant people. Oh, it does. It does. It does. And it also depends on your predisposition. If you're naturally nasty, the devil will work with you and he will show your full capacity and your full potential. And you will be a monster. Just like a good few out there have had. And we all know, a good few of us know, when I say the phrase, I've met the devil many times. Always the same thing, stinks, but always a different outer shell. But always the same. You can smell it a mile off. And so the spiritual warfare right now is very much to do with inside ourselves. And you may not even know that you're picking a side, but you are. You are. If we keep refusing to see our true selves as spiritual soul beings, then it's going to be over. It's going to be over. It's going to be bad. See, for us empaths and star seeds and light workers and generational curse breakers, we have already come to terms with the facts. We have already accepted the fate of humanity at this moment in time, because it will have to get horrendously bad, if this wasn't bad enough, before it ever gets good and we evolve into a species that does have the potential to live the ages as far as the Milky Way galaxy and Andromeda coming together. There is no reason as a species that we can't evolve to see that. Because honestly, the universe that you see now, it will be very much different. It's beautiful now, but imagine seeing 2-3 moons or 2 other planets in eye view. Absolutely astonishingly gorgeous. Will we ever meet? Will we ever get to that? I say to myself, if I ever did come back to Earth, in my soul being self, learning what it means to be human, I don't want to experience this part of humanity. I want to come back and experience this when we have evolved into what you call a civilized civilization. Because we are anything but civilized. And we know this. But humans' worst Achilles heel is, you know it, you can see it, but you're going to ignore it. Wow. And I have been around people that have done that their whole entire lives, hence why I was a victim to their choices and their actions. And there was nothing I could do because I was a child. But you could see people, they know full well what they're doing because they're intelligent enough. We're intelligent enough. So we have no excuse. So how long are we going to cut off our nose to spite our face? Truly. Truly. Because when you're someone that's had to analyze people and you've had to really quickly pick up on behaviors, you see it. And you see people destroy themselves. You see people have jobs that actively help destroy others. You learn it and you do it without question. And we actively make this place a miserable place to live. And I still can't get my head around why humans do it. Because when I was a child, I was told you're going to face facts and you're going to face whatever it is you have to face and just be done with it. Wow, that is something that we all need to heed. Yeah, stop being a big baby and just accept it. That's what I got told. And you know, the fact that people were that ruthless with me and that cold-hearted is what made me able to survive, to be strong. Because there was no mollycoddling. And that's actually a blessing in disguise. You keep getting mollycoddled all the way through your life, you ain't going to be tailor-made for anything. You're not going to be able to adapt. You're not going to be able to sort out yourself when it comes to dire straits situations. You're one of those people that's a flatliner. Basically the type of person that nothing happens to. So there's nothing about you at all. that shines. You have no personality, no character to you at all, because you've just been given it on a plate. They're the most dangerous types. It's not that it's not that that's their fault. You know, you're born into what you're born into, but it's the fact that you haven't had any self-awareness to check yourself, to want to improve, to want to evolve, to be better than you was the day before. What is it with all of this? I'm so fabulous and I'm so great already and I don't have to make any changes. Wow. Wow. Well, stay unevolved then. Stay unevolved. Because if you don't want to go internal and you don't want to even remotely even know or have any curiosity for what it means to be human, you're just happy doing this systematic. It's not even a life. It's not a life. It's just an action that you're doing. You wake up every day, you go to work with your programmed brain, and you accept that all day, every day. You even get excited about your council tax and your car tax. They love it. They are where the problem lies, because they are in complete, and they're not even in denial, because they haven't even noticed that anything's wrong. They're that bad, that bad. So if that's someone that doesn't even want to see self-awareness beyond the point of, I go to work, I book my 2 holidays a year, I put my car on HP, I try to save money in the bank. You're doing all of that 24/7 for what, 80, 90 years? Aren't you bored? Aren't you? I don't even know how that keeps people occupied. That would absolutely drive me insane. That's why I said there has to be more to this, what's going on down here, because that 24/7, day in, day out, constantly looking for society to entertain me, the local pub, the local fucking nightclub, boring, boring. Where is some stimulation, some conversation? Come on. Come on. Everyone just wants to talk superficial, boring shit like fucking EastEnders, like that shit's even real. And people basing their lives on Phil and Grant. I mean, come on. Come on. You are so incredible, so amazing, and yet you cannot see it. You cannot see it. All you do is is make your children chase the same shit, and we don't grow, we don't evolve. And you know, things like an advert where they're suggesting that 7-year-olds are into their money, and you get this little girl going into bank all dressed up like an adult. It looks messed up. I think it's is it Barclays? I can't think, but wow, the advert is disgusting. I can't stand it. It's okay to get young people prepped and ready for what they're going to have to do in this society, but a fucking 7-year-old? It would seem like money and sex are the 2 things we are drumming down children's necks. Yeah. Yeah. Money and sex. Value those 2 things. Treat people how you want to treat them. Don't give a fuck about people's feelings. Yeah. See, an internal battle is looking at those things and reflecting and summarizing on those very things. Looking at your family lineage. Do you have a way of life that you are going to pass on to your children? Are you just going to pass on fucking society's wishes? So the internal battle is very much on right now, because I'm feeling it. Excuse me, I nearly choked. I'm feeling the conflict within people. How, because you've never done it, you don't want to start. I told you, the longer you put things off, the harder it is to start. And because of that, we have a problem, because you're umming and ahhing. You damn well know, you already know society sucks. So at least let's start with admitting that. Because it's right there in your face. It's the elephant in the room. Jesus, God in heaven, please, Most High, please help us. You know, the consciousness of the universe, please help us. Help these people. Because there is an internal warfare battle, and we need to address it and accept things for what they truly are, and then maybe we can move forward. And on that note, my darlings, have a wonderful day. And if you like my content, like and follow. And on that note, Jah love.